Shout out to My Protein for sending me some new protein powder. So right here we got the Clear Whey. This is actually the new Clear Whey grape flavor, so really looking forward to trying this out. We'll probably try it out tomorrow. And then over here we got some marshmallow cereal whey. So really looking forward to this. I'll definitely be trying this out tomorrow, but for now I got something very important to share with you guys. So as you guys know, I think it's about 2 months ago now since I last competed on stage, and while I was on prep I kind of noticed some symptoms of having low testosterone levels, and so during prep I didn't really bother getting my blood work done because I simply just didn't feel like doing it. I was too tired. And so now 2 months later I still kinda slightly feel the effects of the low testosterone levels, and so I decided to actually go to the doctor and get my blood levels tested. I just wanted to see what my blood work would look like, and most importantly my testosterone. So I literally went there yesterday, went to the hospital. It was actually a really weird experience because this was my first ever time getting my blood work done, and all they really did was just put a needle in my arm, which honestly, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I absolutely hate needles. It is one of the most just almost scary things ever, especially if they put it right here in your forearm where you can see all your veins. I just have this bad image of them messing up and then all the blood bursting out. It was really just uncomfortable, but I got it done anyway. They took my blood, and this morning I checked my results, and I really want to share them with you guys. Now before I do share my results, keep in mind that I don't really know how to read my blood work. Obviously I will share them with you guys because I just want to be as transparent as I can with you. However, I know that I will have to actually know what these numbers mean with my doctor. So yeah, just keep that in mind, but for now, let's get into it. Based on what I can see here, my hematology, which I don't know what that means. I don't really know what any of these mean except for my testosterone, really. So really quickly going over my hematology, my white blood cells are at 3.6, and now keep in mind that the reference range is right next to my actual results, so you can kind of see if I'm low or high or at normal levels. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, as you can see, 3.6 white blood cells, and the reference range is between 4.0 and 10. So off to a bad start. I'm already low on my white blood cells, which again, I don't know what that means. Let's move on to the red blood cells, 4.10, and again, the reference range is 4.2 to 5.4. So again, I'm below average on that again, which I don't know, I'm a bit scared. That's not a good start. Hemoglobin 131. Oh my god. Reference range 135, 170. I mean, this is not looking good. So let's just scroll down here a bit and go to what I actually wanted to see, which is my testosterone. So vitamin B12 seems to be extremely high, mole per liter or whatever, 1096, and the reference range is 153 to 655. So I'm well above the reference range for vitamin B12, which is quite weird because I know there's a bunch of B12 in energy drinks, but I haven't really been drinking much of them. Although during prep, I did pretty much have an energy drink almost every single day. So again, I don't really think that's good to have high vitamin B12 levels. I really don't think it is. Glucose random 4.9, reference range 3.3 to 11. Okay, so at least I'm in the still somewhat low, but still within the normal range, I guess. So that's good. Now very quickly going through my sodium, potassium, and creatinine, they all seem to be within average. So okay, at least that's good. So now going to my thyroid function, my TSH, which is 1.63, and the reference range is 0.32 to 5.04. So again, I'm within the reference range, but obviously I'm still at the lower end of it. So yeah, definitely, I don't know what the TSH means, but I do know that it is part of my thyroid function, and I do know that thyroid is part of your sex drive and your libido. And so obviously during prep, I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't really excited. I didn't wake up every morning with morning wood, and I didn't really have enough energy or time to just do what normal 20-year-old people do. So yeah, I didn't really do that, didn't really get excited much during prep, and even now, I'll be honest, not really. It is what it is. I don't know, I just don't, honestly, I'll be honest, I'm literally never really at home, and when I am at home, it's like super late at night or super early in the morning, usually around my bedtime, because like during the day I'm always at work, I'm at the gym, I'm working, I'm just running errands, I'm doing stuff. So during the day I don't really have much time to like sit around and like think about that type of stuff. And then when I do get home, I'm just so exhausted and tired, or I have to do homework, and so like the last thing I really think about or want to do is like, I'll just say it, jack off. Like the last thing I really want to do is do that. So I haven't really been doing that for like, honestly I can't remember the last time so yeah. And that's probably due to my low testosterone levels, and yeah, that's just something, yeah. Anyway, last but certainly not least, my testosterone. This was like the #1 reason why I wanted to get my blood work done, was to check my testosterone levels. And here we go. So before I tell you guys what the number is, the normal reference range. The normal reference range of testosterone is between 8.4 to 28.8 nanomoles per liter, something like that. And my number is 9.3. So I'm on the very extreme low end. Like I'm barely within the reference range. Like I'm literally just hovering above it. So honestly, like as much as it should have been a surprise to me, like it really isn't a surprise to me. Like I kind of knew going into this that my testosterone levels were quite low, which is why I wanted to like test them to like actually make sure. But honestly, like now that I know officially that they are very low, especially for my age, when like honestly my testosterone should like be at its peak. Like I'm 21 years old. I'm like you know, like I really should be at like the peak of like building muscle, at the peak of like being excited, but yeah, like I'm not, and it kind of sucks. So before I go further with this video, I just want to say that I hope this isn't like too much information, because I know I recently kind of opened up about my eating disorder, and then now I'm obviously sharing like my blood results, and like I know I'm being really transparent with you guys, but I really just want to show you that I am not perfect. I am far from it. Like you may see me on Instagram or TikTok with all these followers and this physique, but honestly I am just as normal as like the rest of you. Honestly, probably not even normal. I'm like below normal, especially when it comes to my testosterone levels. Honestly, there's nothing special about me. If anything, there's a lot wrong with me. And so hopefully by me like opening up and like sharing these results with you, it kind of like goes to show you that like no one's perfect. No one is like amazing. So just because you see someone on social media or you see a picture of someone with a great physique doesn't mean that their life is perfect, or like their blood results are perfect, or the relationship of food is perfect, like, because it's really not. So yeah, obviously moving forward, I do know that I have to address this low testosterone issue. Like I definitely need to fix that. Obviously there are ways you can do that by like going to like the dark side or TRT, but honestly I'm not even thinking about that. I want to do as much as I can to like naturally increase my testosterone. And so I have noticed that obviously during prep your testosterone naturally goes down, because obviously you're not eating as much food, you're doing way too much cardio than you should be, you're getting weaker in the gym, you have low energy levels, and your testosterone naturally just goes down. And so in the next coming weeks I definitely want to like do things to like help boost my testosterone naturally. There's a lot of things that I have been doing correctly. Like I get enough sleep, I get at least like 7 to 8 hours of sleep, I eat enough healthy fats, I eat avocados, eggs, olive oil, fatty fish. Like my diet is great, it's on point, my body fat is within the normal range, I'm not super lean anymore. I've definitely added some excess body fat, which is good, because being that lean again was not sustainable and also results in lower testosterone levels. So again, my sleep is on point, my body fat is within the normal range, I eat enough healthy fats in my diet, my cortisol levels are quite low as well. I mean, I never really stress, although recently I have been stressing a bit more with like school going on, but overall my cortisol levels are quite low. I never drink any alcohol, I never go out to party, I resistance train 5 to 6 times a week. Like it seems like everything that naturally should boost your testosterone, it seems like I'm already doing that. However, I could supplement in a few vitamins, such as getting more zinc in my diet and vitamin D, which is something I can consider supplementing in. I think naturally my testosterone levels have never really been that high to begin with, because like I remember during high school when I first started lifting, I didn't really see like this big explosion of like newbie gains. Like I never really went through a phase where I just like blew up out of nowhere. Like I never really had that happen to me, and so I definitely do think that is because of my lower testosterone levels compared to like the average teenager. Because I mean, like I go to the gym today and I see all these 17 or 18-year-old kids that are like squatting 4 plates, benching 3 plates, and it's like I never had that. And obviously like it may have come down to like my diet back then or like my other commitments with like soccer and stuff. But just in general, like I definitely don't think my testosterone levels were ever like really that high to begin with. But yeah, that's basically the plan moving forward. I will keep doing everything that naturally should boost your testosterone levels, and honestly I'll just check back again in like a couple months and see where my levels are at, because like it's a tough one. Like it's kind of challenging, but I do know that I gotta like see my doctor in person and kind of have him like look over this with me and see what he suggests me to do, because obviously like it's not concerning. I mean, it kind of is, but at the same time I think my testosterone levels have always been that low, so it's never really like been a big issue for me. Although I do know that I should see him and see what advice he has for me, and then see how things go moving forward. Anyway, with that said, I got a bunch of homework to do right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I try out this new marshmallow flavored protein powder. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Yes guys, it is currently 6 a.m. right now. Just woke up, so the plan is I'm gonna go downstairs, make myself a nice big black cup of coffee. Then I'm gonna come back here, do a bit of homework, and then I'm gonna go back downstairs to make a pre-workout meal and then go over to the gym. Let's go. Alrighty guys, I'm currently outside because my family is still sleeping, so I don't want to wake them up. But here we go, we got the marshmallow cereal protein powder poured on top of our pre-workout meal. So if you guys watched the last video, you know that this is like my new favorite pre-workout meal. Rice Krispies, banana, and a scoop of protein powder. Very fast digesting carbs, and like literally this meal right here, like it doesn't really sit in my stomach, which is great as a pre-workout meal because I don't want food to be like digesting while I work out. So I can eat this right now and then immediately afterwards go train, which is absolutely ideal. And that's also what we're about to do. So here we go. Quick little taste test for you guys. Let's try out this new marshmallow cereal protein powder. It's actually really good. It kind of tastes like, or it exactly tastes like the marshmallows from the Lucky Charms, like the small little marshmallows. That's exactly what this tastes like. I mean, wow, that is delicious. This may be like my new favorite tasting protein powder. For the longest time, it's always been salted caramel, but honestly, this might take over. This is very good. So if you get the chance, definitely try this out because it is quite nice. Alrighty guys, so I just finished the workout and that was an absolutely phenomenal workout. I mean, honestly, that pre-workout meal I think just makes all the difference. I mean, those fast digesting carbs with that hint of protein, very delicious. And a banana on top for that sweetness and that sucralose. I mean, absolutely ideal. Anyway, just pulled up to work, so I'm about to go inside. And once I get inside, I'll be taste testing the new, what is it called? Grape Clear Whey My Protein. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so in here we got the new limited edition Power Ranger group flavored Clear Whey protein powder by My Protein. It's kind of a weird one. I mean, I've never had grape flavored protein powder before. So yeah, this should be very interesting. So let's give it a quick little taste test right here. Smells like grape. Good start. Oh wow, that's quite nice. It literally tastes like grape juice. So if you like grape flavored things, I think you'll really like this. Oh wow. So if you do want to pick up anything from my protein, whether it's protein powder, pre-workouts, flavor drops, or whatever, be sure to click the first link in my bio and use my code Cohnan MYP to get 45% off your entire order. Anyway guys, with that said, I think I'm gonna end this video right here. So before I do, obviously my load test levels are quite concerning, especially for my age. Like they really shouldn't be that low. So I know first things first, I'll have to like actually see my doctor in person and like have him look at it and like tell me what I should do, like from his recommendations, and then kind of like try to fix it to the best of my ability. And then in a couple months time, I'll have to recheck it to see if any changes have been made, because I mean honestly, like I do want to up my test levels again. Naturally, of course, I'll do anything to just get them up again, but considering that I think that naturally my test levels have always been low, like even throughout high school, so I don't know if it's something I can fix naturally. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. If you guys are curious to see how I'm gonna fix it, stick around. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to like see what I'm gonna be doing and see if it actually does get fixed, because like I hope it does. Anyway, with that said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to go give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.